Good afternoon, Mr. National Hero himself. Good morning, Mr. National Hero himself.
Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my true friend and brother.
Lord. How you doing? How you doing? How you boy?
I know you couldn't find the team song this morning, so I know that you...
Boy, no, I scrambled up. I got a roti. Good morning, Jolene. Jolene, hook me up with a nice little roti.
Oh, so Jolene, give me the credit to you, not give me the credit to the chef them.
I sit down in the corner there. Yeah. Mr. Jackson, I know Mr. Is either Mr. Jackson Percy, or my friend, but she usually comes at night time. Tanti Yulin.
Yeah, but she's in the evening shift.
She's in the evening shift. Yes.
She's the one who does be rolling out all those nice pictures and evening.
Yes.
And the roti. So when they hear good, they have to watch your body because I tell them what you say.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. I tell you, boy, it was a well, you know, it's a hard working week for people like us, but it was also a real entertainment and a really amazing one to call it.
Well, we got to find a way to whistle while we're working, you know.
Exactly,
other than that, it won't seem like hard. It's the same. Our third one have a song. So when we're whipping with the whipper, grandpa with the rhythm, with the whip. You know, people had to motivate themselves.
Yes, you have to.
Yes.
You have to still find a way to free up, still.
Exactly.
Because if it doesn't find a way to free up, you go really create damage to yourself. And so let me just say good morning to people like my good friend Sister Shivaton, Miss Richard.
Yes.
Yes, Slider. What's up, my brother Hamo? What's up, Bishai Luzet, Maro, all of you. Happy Saturday to all of you. Now, Carlisle, I want to go straight to this question now. You know the reason why it's about this march that I understand and I have any problem with the march itself, Carlisle.
Did it take place? I understand that it was cancelled.
No.
Okay.
And I ain't even give any reason why it didn't take place. But I want to personally believe is the amount of persons that came out and came out vocally and speak out against who was going to be the speaker. So Carlisle,
maybe he twists his ankle again.
Well, exactly. But Carlisle, that is what I want to believe too, though, Carlisle. That in a country like this, Carlisle, where we have most of our population is black. Most, I think it's about 90 and 95% is black. And I said, I am but a person who get caught up in the race there. But sometimes, when you look at the present persons who they say are in prime minister in this country, and the way he has targeted and treated black people, because I remember vividly Carlisle, I heard it myself because as I said to people, you always listen. As long as I'm in a position to listen, I'll listen.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he make flashback in his memory when he talk about what he practiced. What is it again? Something politics. Where he was referred to a St. Lucian as a mulatto.
Oh, exactly. And our good friend from Liu break down how this thing about mulatto last night on Abraham's program. And morning to you, my bad brother Abraham. Good morning. Now, mulatto is not really a nice name,
No.
When I heard what really original.
No, it's basically a term that would tell you're less than.
So you see, we always use this derogative statement to describe people. Because I remember our black brother and my friend, Matthew Thomas. Matthew Thomas is I think I said, not stinking, he's a worthless dirty dog.
Yeah.
That is what he said. Matthew Thomas, so you tell me. So we couldn't find people like Jomo, Starkey Jan. He believed in blackness so much that he even went and he gave his one of his son named Akeem. That is an African name. People like Starkey Jan, Dr. Adrian Fraser, and there's a lot more black people in this country who we could have asked to do that speech. I would have done a justice to it.
Yeah.
But no one tell me because Ralph's name,
especially my favorite speaker system, especially my favorite Jomo, especially Jomo.
You know? Come on.
Yeah.
But I tell you,
And I tell you the truth, I tell the truth. Sometimes I don't think people necessarily understand the effect of their pronouncements. Some people would like to think. But here's the thing. Here's the big difference where St. Vincent is concerned, where racism is concerned. There's not enough, quote unquote, white people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for racism to persist. Okay, what we have instead.
for it to thrive.
Yes, for it. Yes.
I will not see that here, no.
For it to have any kind of prominence. I remember there was something that I heard when I just came back. A politician said that he didn't know he was a white man until he went to St. Lucia. That is because that didn't make a difference here.
But I think he repeated choosing and
Yeah, that did not make a difference here. That didn't make a difference here. I would have sat next to persons in Richmond Hill School and Grammar School. That would, especially Richmond Hill School, there's one that used to scribble my name. But you're going to tell me that person is going to be inherently smarter than me? No, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. And you see, the whole thing with this thing blowing up in this world here today is the fact that Barack Obama was the best president that the United States has seen.
And when history is written about the presidencies
Yes.
of America, Barack will be up there.
And this one would have stirred up all the antness, would have done everything that he could do to stir up all the antness and the racism in everybody. Who would think deep down and they say, well, oh gosh, boy, we have a black president. No, he gonna wake that up. Look what America come to. We gonna make America great again.
Yeah, he want to root that out. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
he want to root that out. His entire presidency, almost every speech that he would say, Barack Obama is part on his lips.
Is to erase everything that Barack Obama did.
Yes.
That's exactly. So if there's one president out there that will go down history the best, if there's one, it will be Barack. And if there's three, Barack will be the number one.
This was the norm in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Exactly.
This was the norm in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. When I was in Florida and I had to draw from an experience where I could find myself being leader of an industry and knowing that it don't necessarily exist for black people in America, I could draw from the experience of Mr. Edgerton Richards, a.k.a. Metrocent. Just like I'm sure there will be children, young people, who would draw from your example here and now.
Carlisle, it's the first time in history of any governance in this country that we have went to, and from this began from this 2001 when we went into election, and from the time we went into that election and it was over, the country is divided from that time until now. Carlisle, it never used to be like this. I'm not that. People like me and you are not that old to know what used to happen. But it's the first time, Carlisle, that this country has been divided.
And as a result of it, it's dysfunctional. If you want to think that is because you're entitled because of your lack of melanin. Look at the Eastern Caribbean charts of the GDP. West St. Vincent look like a fingernail that fall on the ground and everybody else look like a Hannah banana. West St. Vincent performance look like we in there.
It is tardy. You know what I mean? Because
we're not even supposed to be able to be on this chart here. We don't qualify.
And the reason for that, Carlisle, is that we have an engine that is not balanced. Then you have to look at a balanced engine with an engine that is running that is not balanced. You know how we're going to perform to make those big hills.
That means that there's somebody there who is not thinking. I've said it before. Camilo, you don't need to listen to your father. He doesn't have a clue. He does not have a clue. If you would like to stimulate this economy, from tomorrow, on the 15th of June, You get on the radio and declare, say, everything purchased over $100,000 for the day will see no VAT. Just for the day. June 15th. And watch things turn around.
But Carlisle, you only could do those things if you have some kind of reserve or something to
no,
carry
you don't
through.
need no reserve. You don't need no reserve. You don't need no reserve. All you need is guts. All you need is imagination.
But Carlisle, you know the reason why we then. You know the reason why we didn't do things differently. I just said a while ago before I came on. Why we didn't do things differently because we living from paycheck to paycheck.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
the whole nation is at risk for COVID-19 because we live in paycheck to paycheck.
So don't forget that, Carlisle. Don't forget that.
You want to know why he didn't go to the funeral? You want to know why he ain't go to the funeral?
You just said it the way I want you to
Yeah.
My brother
yes,
and
sir.
friend. We, like, take for instance, also like myself, you, Doggy, Yogi, Marcus De Freitas, Ato Sam, and the three teachers, and the list continue to go on, Luzette King, Bishai, you just name them, Carlisle. All of us are black people in this country who are not allowed to breathe, Carlisle, in this country.
Exactly.
Because the neck is in our throat, Carlisle, that is squeezing out us, Carlisle. Look at something, a statement that one Noel Jackson made. I don't know if you heard about it. But other apostles know is that really saying that didn't hear that Noel said that the neck in our throat is sweetness. That we get in August. You people tell me that is
sweetness
how.
for he.
Exactly. But Carlisle, a professional told me some time ago when I was saying, boy, think hard. He said, Bigger, I am agreeing with you, think hard. But it's hard. It depends on who you speak with. Because if you go and speak to other persons, they will tell you they never had it better before. Just like Noel. Noel never had it so good. That he is getting orgasm from it. But Noel, speak for yourself. Do not speak for people like me and Carlisle. We know the struggle that we have to go through on a daily basis to make ends meet. We are not as fortunate as you to get contract here, contract there, and contract everywhere, and get a whole car park ourselves. We don't support the as you. So we are feeling the need of Ralph Gonzalez in our neck, Ralph Gonzalez governance in our neck. And it is choking us to death. And if we don't release it, we will all die. We would all die, Noel. So Noel, you all do not be so selfish. And look what you all are getting. Think about our brothers. And that is exactly what we are doing here today. And this program, CTVIEW media program, we are trying to give a voice to those persons who cannot speak and who are afraid to speak, for those persons who already had the knee in the neck, that they cannot breathe anymore. So we have to speak for them. Because, Carlisle, look at it. When I think about what was done to us at Rabaka, Carlisle, I think they did the biggest injustice. You know, Carlisle, that this administration tried to take out, shut down our business and take away from us. Rebecca, they never had ownership of the land. You know, the other day, they went and gazetted it. People have seen ministers, they never had ownership. If the other day they went to gazette it, to take it, use their law, to take it away from me. Who are...
Of our Prime Minister. And let me also say that this week I tried sending WhatsApp messages to 705. He was on 705.
Okay.
And I would have sent messages 35 minutes before the program ended, trying
35 minutes.
Yeah, trying to address the same matters at Little Tokyo bathroom. Where in that, to me, it's a perfect conduit for COVID-19. If 65% of the persons who are traveling to work use the public transportation system, chances are that 65% would have to one day use the public bathrooms or interact with somebody in the van because it's impossible to have 8 feet or 6 feet distance in the van that is only 3 to 4 feet wide. That's about 5 feet wide. Put it that way. The seating capacity in the van is you want to say it's about 5 feet. So you can't have 6 feet distance.
No,
That is impossible. So if somebody could contract the virus in the bathroom and take the public transportation, they can affect the entire van, which does not necessarily comply with your 3 in a row rules once it's dark, because the police cannot see. As a matter of fact, once it gets dark, the police gets off the road and stop bothering the vans. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. And it would seem like that your philosophy is the same like sufferers, where I don't know. Sometimes I want to think it's on purpose that you stymie the economy, that you stifle the economy, so that you can stay in power. Wherein that you understand that the hunger for 4 3/4 years is quenched right before the election to make you look like a superstar. Sufferers only want to know where the next meal is coming from.
And this man is going to use every opportunity at this time, around this time.
Yes, I would. But if you hear people who would have to go, leave a list with Angie in my office, leave this ding. Yeah.
And come and see me.
Yes.
Come and see me.
Yes.
Because they want to be the superstar. This wrong. But you know what is wrong? The people have demonstrated, and they have told it in no certain term that you are not going to. And I am agreeing. I was willing. I was one of those guys. I was willing to go into that match, not to be a part of the match, but to protest Ralph speaking and anything to do with black people in this country. At this time, Ralph, for me, in my opinion, Ralph is an abuser. Ralph has abused me. So we cannot allow other abusers to keep speaking on our behalf.
Exactly.
You hear, Carlisle? And I want to say this. Noel Dixon, you have nothing to apologize to Ralph for. You identify him. His cousin identify him as a Portuguese. You just say what your identity, and you give him his identity. He's a Portuguese. Okay? You have nothing to apologize for. So, Carlisle, busted.
Yep.
CTVIEW want back the money with interest.
Exactly.
Ralph and Julian to force God. Have a wonderful day.
Take care, man.